our social media outlets. I am Joseph R. Wheeler, the third, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome all. So, check it, y'all. Today is the day we are headed to none other than something I've been telling y'all for months. For months, I've been talking about this thing, telling y'all it was coming. Today is the day. Today is not only Labor Day, but it's also House in the Park Day, okay? House in the Park is a deep, soulful house festival. If you know what house music is, and I'm talking about deep, soulful house, okay? African rhythm-rooted house, hints of the history of gospel music, various forms of other music intertwined, disco, hell, pieces of hip hop are in there nowadays and have been in there for 50 years, as long as hip hop has been around. Man, what else? It's just a lot. It's if you know what Amapiano is out of South Africa, that's an offshoot of house. You know, it's a type of house, that's South African house. And they have many other forms, but that's like one of the ones I know is most popular right now and that I love so much. What else I want to shout out? I mean, of course, techno, jungle, trap, all those different sounds that go into making up electronica, etc. All that applies too. That's still in there. But deep soulful house, you got to start with the blues. You got to start with jazz. You got to start with R&B. You got to move up from there to disco, okay? You know what I'm saying? And when disco started fading, this was being born, or was being born at some of the same time, if I recollect right the years. But yo, we go into this event. It's a major thing. It's their 20th year anniversary. I couldn't be happier to cover it, honored to cover it, to be a part of it, to get my fee paid, okay? It's $25 to get in if you're curious, if you're in Atlanta. I can't guarantee that you would get in now because this is usually the time when everybody starts showing up. So it's bound to be crowded in the spot today. Most definitely it will be packed as usual. And it's rain or shine, so clouds can keep accumulating. It's still sunny, but it's a lot of clouds out here. But even if it rains, the party goes on. That's how House in the Park is. It's a rain or shine event, and it lives up to that phrase, rain or shine event. They mean that. They've had previous years where it rained, and you can see the footage of people dancing in the rain, having a good time. So they're gonna get it regardless. Dragon Con is still going on. Went out to that yesterday, walked the streets, met people, went inside the food court area of one of the main high rises, and chatted with a couple of folks, made some new friends. All that's on our latest video that is posted. You can see it now. Enter the Dragon, meaning Dragon Con, all right? So if you've never been to Atlanta, or you've never been to Dragon Con, or you have, and you just want to reminisce, or you're there now, and you just want to see it from other people's eyes, because it's interesting how you can be in the same place at the same time as people, but it's just amazing the different angles we all get from our vantage point. So check it out from the ONYXCON filter, you know what I'm saying? Check us out, check out that video, you're gonna love it. Make sure you subscribe. We need those subscriptions to keep going through the roof. We got over 1,000. Last time I checked, I think it was 1,030 something of y'all. I'm trying to see 1,100. I'm trying to see 1,100. I want to see 1,100 by tomorrow morning, like literally. And once I get out here at the House in the Park, handing out cards, letting people know what we do, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Because this video gonna help us get it. It's gonna be a major big deal. Last year's House in the Park event garnered us 8.5 thousand views to date. And it's still it's technically, as far as a long video, not a short, it's our most popular video in terms of something that constantly gets views. I got other videos that are higher in number, but that's the one that, like, I mean, every day it produces, it's always number one. It barely ever slips beyond number one. It's always like the number one video still being watched all over the nation, all over the world. And shout out to the whole world, because I know we got the whole world watching, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to India, shout out to Indonesia, shout out to the UK, shout out to South Africa, shout out to Malaysia, República Dominicana, mi gente, what's good? Puerto Rico, Mexico. What else? Who else I want to shout out that's always in the numbers, big time, giving us love? Japan, South Korea, wow, Australia, Uzbekistan, yes, we even get numbers from there. Ukraine, I'm trying to think of everybody I've seen the last time I did a report. But yeah, even if I'm not mentioning your country, you already know. It's all love to the whole world, to the whole world. But we about to do it, y'all. It's gonna be a major fun day. I want y'all to rock with me. And if you got the deep pockets, especially my US people, and you want to support this channel, now would be the day. And I do mean the day as in right now as you hear me. Consider this. At the beginning of the video I was just talking about, Enter the Dragon, you'll see an example of how our top sponsors, okay, people who've given hundreds, right, recently or within the last few days or today even, will get blasted their logo. Their logo gets featured full screen, bam, with the name of their Instagram, bam, like that. That's how we doing it for our top people. And it won't just stop with one video. It will continue into any other major videos we do this month. This is my personal birthday month. Last month, August, was ONYXCON's birthday. So you know we gotta turn up for my month. Celebrate it right. Much props to all the Virgos. Virgos, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Put your V's in the air, my Virgos. Live long and prosper, my Virgos. Put your V's in the air. Shout out to the Virgos. And yes, I made this up for Virgo. This ain't nothing official, but if you see it and you like it and you're a Virgo, that's the V's, okay, for the Virgos. But yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to that. Big energy, big energy. We doing it, we doing it. And this is the kickoff day. You know what I'm saying? September 1st. We started in August with Virgo, but it's a show enough Virgo party right now. And mine is the 9th. I call it 9-9 Divine. So if you want to give donations between now and the 9th, we sure enough appreciate it the most when it comes that way. And we're going to look at it as direct love to me and my organization, ONYXCON. I appreciate you. Know that. If you're looking, let's get some thumbs up. Don't forget to like the video. Don't just be looking and not like. That talks to the algorithm that tells the robotics here at YouTube that you really like what you're digging, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're absorbing, learning from, edutainment. This creative lifestyle, arts and creative lifestyle organization, ONYXCON, is doing something beneficial to your life. So show your love. Put some thumbs up. Let's get some love up in here. Right? We got 6 in the building. Let's get some thumbs up. I need 6 thumbs. 6 thumbs up. Let's go. But we going out here to House in the Park, y'all. We about to have a ball. We about to have a ball. And when I tell y'all, it's going to be a stone cold groove, baby. Stone cold groove. I done got hyped before I left the house. I was like, yo, I was watching videos from all over the nation. Shout out to all the deep house hubs across the nation and around the world. Places like Chicago, of course, New Jersey, New York, Philly, Detroit. All these are like major house hubs, especially Chicago and Jersey and New York. Like, because of New York, my first year of college in New York, that's when I really discovered this deep, soulful house that I learned to love so much. I didn't really grow up on that because that wasn't in the South. That wasn't our thing. It's come here because everybody's here now. I mean, we got the whole world in Atlanta. So anything you might like, you can find a piece of it somewhere in Atlanta, if not a whole. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a whole lot of it in certain places. But yeah, so we got it going on with that. And we used to have more clubs, not even clubs, I call them lounges, real dance lounges. Not no, because it's hard to call it a club, because club nowadays don't mean what it used to mean. People hear club and they just think about buying a section, sitting with a bottle and sitting on their phone all night. This ain't that kind of party. And you're gonna keep hearing me say that, especially in this video for House in the Park, because this is a real dance opportunity. This is not about sitting down. This is not about just looking. If you come looking cute, be cute all you want, but you better, you like, what's my girl, Chanel Monet say? She say, you come to one of our parties, you come dry, you leave wet. Translation, if you ain't sweat, you didn't come to the party. This is a workout. This is a workout. If you ain't sweating, you missing the point. It's a real dance vibe. It ain't no game. It's like people really dancing. That thing that is dying in America in some places. Like, you know, you go to some clubs and stuff, and I don't even go out to this stuff no more. I've been over that for years. I never was really deep into the clubs. I always picked places where people be dancing. Like, I want to go to a lounge. I want to, like, shout out to, if you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm about to be talking about. There was, oh my gosh, the Sound Table. The Sound Table on Edgewood. It's closed now, but that used to be, I probably went to Sound Table in my adult years, and I mean my grown years, because when I was young, I'm saying like, 20s, college, whatever, we used to go to a place, but only on Friday nights, because that's when everybody would be there from the colleges and all that, and local yokels. But it was a thing back in the 90s to go to this place called the Warehouse, and it was on Fridays we would go. That was the everybody crowd, and they even had concerts there. Old Dirty Bastard performed there one time. I won't tell the story again. I told it in a previous video. It was crazy, crazy. Okay, Wu-Tang forever. But I was there. Also, I saw Black Sheep there. Shout out to them, legends in hip hop. And I'm trying to think of any other concert I ever saw there. I think that's about it for concerts. But mostly we would just go, you know what I'm saying? It was a dance. That was a good spot. That was a real spot. And we used to play a variety of music too. The DJs up in there, they would have, I forget the exact name of it, but they would have these special nights where it was all, oh my gosh, what they call them? The small records, 45s, nothing but the small singles, the little small ones. That's it. That's all they would spin. And they would be playing some really rare grooves, rare hip hop stuff. I mean, like stuff that would be like the sample that hip hop legends used to make the music. They would play that, and then they blend it in with the actual hip hop that everybody knew. That was dope. That was hella dope. And it would be packed. You'd be dancing shoulder to shoulder. It was a real party. And but unfortunately, like I say, that place closed. I don't know what it is now. I think it might be a damn apartment building or something. They tore it down and built something new. But yeah. But then there was another place, talk about deep soulful house, Wild Pitch Underground. There used to be a lounge called Wild Pitch Underground. Like I said, if you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. If you like house music, you know what I'm talking about. That was the freaking spot. I took like 2 honeys on a date there. Maybe 3 ladies I was dealing with. Yeah, probably about 3 different dates I took there. And then multiple times I just go by myself. But it was always safe, always fun. And the crowd was older. That's what I like. Like, this was the kind of thing where if you was in your 20s, you the minority. It was mostly like 30s and up. 30s, 40s, 50s even 60s. Like, I remember going one time, there was a guy, this dude had to be in his 60s, older black man. And I was on a date with this young lady, and I told her before we left, I said, baby, do not wear heels. You're gonna be dancing. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be sitting down looking cute. You look cute, you look sexy. I love you. She had on the little black dress, the standard date dress, and it was fly. She was looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking fly. But I told her, I said, you see, I got on some shoes I can dance in. I'm looking fresh for you. I'm dressed, dress casual or whatever. But you need on some flats. She ain't listen. She wanted to show off her pedicure, her little, toes out and everything. I mean, I was enjoying it. Beautiful view. She's sexy as hell. But I'm like, girl, you about to die up in this club. And sure as shit, we danced like one dance. And here she goes talking about, I got to sit down. So we sitting down chilling. She got a little drink. And this dude, about 60 years old, he doing capoeira, okay? Everybody who know what capoeira is, from Angola, originally from Central Africa, the martial art form that went from there to Brazil and became what people know mostly from Brazil. So he's doing capoeira all over the dance floor, plus doing standard house moves. Crazy. I mean, he getting it. He getting it, right? and he's spinning around and we're looking at this dude like, I can't believe this dude's energy. Like, and this dude is like muscular as hell, lean little short dude. Like I say, about 60-something years old, doing capoeira at this house club. And he danced right up to us. And he said, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? He was playfully saying, like, y'all gonna get on the dance floor, you gonna sit here all night. I said, hey man, I'm ready to go. She trying to rest them dogs. She done messed around with them heels. I told her not to wear them. He looked at her and was like, you got to go, baby. Come on, you got to get up and go. And he's now while he's talking, he's steady doing moves, spinning and carrying. I'm like, this dude is off the chain. So I used to love that about that place because it was motivational up in there. It make you want to stay on your regimen for your workout and everything and keep it tight, because when you see people that old, a little bit older than you or much older than you, still out there getting it, still in great shape, you know you on the right path. That's how you already living. Just keep going, and that's how I'm living. That's how I want to be at all times. I like to keep it moving. I don't like feeling like, you know, like I see all these videos online, the little jokes, you know, the little memes and stuff. They're funny as hell. Now I ain't gonna say they're not funny, but these people will be in their 30s, and they say it in the videos. That's their ongoing joke. They always got all these jokes about when you hit your 30s, oh, everything changed. You be different. You don't be wanting to do this, do that, and it's always about physical activity. Like the latest one I saw, it was a bruh from I think he was in the UK, and he was joking about going to like Carnival and how everybody be whining. You know, you whine. You know, if you know what whining is, you know about whining. I mean, basically dry humping, so to speak, right? And he's talking about how he used to be the champion of wine, and he lost his crown because he went to Carnival and this girl was tempting him. He got up behind her and she going crazy, and he can't hang. He said he hit one move, his knees gave out on her. In the rest of the video, you see him hobbling around his house on a cane and stuff, grabbing his knees in pain. And he making the joke that, like, you know, when you hit, like, I think he said he was like 35 or something, that, you know, he done lost his crown and whine, and he can't whine no more. I said, this is funny. Like I say, the video funny as hell. It's very well made, fun little joke. But I felt bad to think, man, is this what young folk in their 30-somethings are saying right now? Like, I'm in my late 40s, and I still be dancing when there's an opportunity to dance. I ain't saying I don't get out. I do take my time. I do what I can do. I ain't trying to do no back. I never could do a backflip, but I'm saying I ain't trying to do no extra athletic stuff. But in terms of a couple of quick spins and a constant smooth groove, I got you. I'm gonna cut that rug. I'm gonna get out there and make it do what it do. But when these young folk talking about they can't even whine, like whining ain't even like in Caribbean culture. That's not, you know, it takes a lot of knee work, hell of a lot of knee work because you're going low all the time. So I get that part. But if they already claiming they want to sit on the couch and be done, man, that's pathetic. That's pathetic, y'all. That honestly, that's just pathetic. Y'all got to get up. Y'all got to move. All my young folk, 20s and 30s. See, the problem is everybody drinking too hard and smoking. That's the problem. It's all that drinking and smoking. And they deny it. Never want to face that. Get out. You know, choice at that point. You start realizing, oh snap. And Lord forbid you have some serious issue and got to hit that doctor. And then they telling you straight up, yo, you got to stop smoking. You got to stop drinking. You got to stop eating this and eating that. You know, they don't listen till it's too late. So hear it from one who's lived long enough to know the benefits of physical activity. That's, you know, technically, even though this content we're gonna be making today is ONYXCON Outdoors Worldwide, it's also ONYXCON Fitness, it's also ONYXCON Music, it's also an ONYXCON exclusive. It's all that and then some. You know what I mean? So, and ONYXCON Style. Yeah, because we're gonna show you the fit. The fit ain't complete yet. I'm gonna put it on when I get out the car, because I ain't want nothing getting wrinkled.